Way, way, way. Hello, viewer. Is there anybody there? Is there anybody there? Hello, viewer. Today it is. There's 40 there. Wow. Hello, viewer. Today it is ASMR with Mr. Brown. It's a Wednesday, October the 18th, 2023. I am Mr. ASMR, and I trust you are all doing very well today. On this evening's stream / podcast, we are discussing the goings on over the last couple of days in the entertainment and on the social media. It was 2 days where stuff happened in Hollywood, and even more bad stuff happened in real life. So, my friends, if you've not shut down for the evening, as I always say, lots to get through. Shall we get the guests out? Yeah, let's do it. Of course we should. First up, God, I'm drooling here. All this speaking's making me drool. First up, watch out, War and Peace. He is the Star Wars novelist. It's the jester from Leicester. It's Lord Kippers Swappers.
Oh, hello, Mr. Brown. Hello, chat.
Hello,
Pamela,
friend. How are you?
Oh, it could be a lot worse. The weather's crap, but I'm sat inside. I'm warm. I've got a cup of tea, and I'm ready to have a chat with you chaps.
Yes, it's a bit of a hurricane outside, is it not, in Blighty?
Well, it's not so great here, but you're further north, so that automatically means you're getting shitter weather.
Yeah, it's the windows are covered in water droplets. Yes, it's pissing it down. So you're good, my friend, yes?
Yes, can't complain, sir. How are you?
Not too bad, not too bad. Shall we get the next body out?
Yes, I think we should.
Yes. Next, he is the governor of Twitter again, taking time off from the landings. It is problem being.
Fuck off. All right.
All
right, everyone. Hello.
Fuck off.
Fuck off.
How are you, dude? Friend?
Yeah. You know.
OG.
Still not hiding in my wardrobe as yet, so that's a good sign. No one's daubed any stars on my front door, so that's all good. Happy days. Happy days.
Apart from that, you're well, yes?
Yes. No Zyklon B being pumped through my door.
Shall we get this guest out?
I think you should.
Yeah. Okay, and last but by no means least, I know this off by heart. He is the wise elder of the channel. You know the rest. He's the great mega geek himself.
Not yet.
David Diaz.
You always forget their Selfridges, paid up Selfridges member. You keep saying.
Why are you a paid up member for the
Well, I'm not. You keep
Appreciation Society? Why are you a paid up member for the peeps?
Right. I don't know.
Tell them the story. Go on.
I met all the cast of Star Wars there, and I think it was Empire Strikes Back, and it was the 80s. They were all there. It was the days before the internet. They put one advert in the newspaper, and I accidentally saw it, and I was unemployed and went all the way up to Selfridges, and I met all of them, every one of them, from George Lucas straight down to Ivan Kershner, straight down to Carrie Fisher, Harrison Boring Ford, and the rest of them. Yeah, so that's my story. That's Selfridges had them all, and there was hardly anybody there as well. So It wasn't like today. Yeah, it was crazy.
Who did you? You were in the lift, the elevator.
That's right.
Go on.
I was in the lift, going up to, I think it was the 4th floor, to see the models, because that's where they're advertising models. And Carrie Fisher and George Lucas had stepped in the lift. And I didn't recognize them until I looked at them again. I'm like, that's what he looked familiar. And then, and what is it? And then it stopped on the first floor, and then Mark Hamill stepped in, and everybody, they were all talking and stuff. I was like, shit, it's all them. That was really cool. It's one of those days I'll never forget ever in my life.
Did you speak to any of them?
No, I didn't in the lift because I was too scared. But
pussy.
When we got to the floor where there was all these displays of the models, the walkers and stuff, and part of the set. Do you remember that bit where the guy goes, Lord Vader, you know, and then Lord Vader strangles him from afar? Remember that scene where he falls dead, and he says, "You're in charge, Admiral Viet." You know?
Oh yeah.
That bit, that set where they were standing was in Selfridges. It was actually in Selfridges.
Oh.
Yeah, so I was like, I never, because the film hadn't been released at the time, so I didn't know what part that was from. But I loved looking at the models in those days. Obviously, they shot with real models. Now they shoot with CGI, so there's nothing physical to hold or see. So yeah, it was a wonderful day for me. And you know, I didn't know they were all going to come out and sit at the table, and they signed my book and everything. It's crazy.
Have you still got the book?
Yeah, I still got it. Everybody's signatures in there.
That'll be
Worth a fortune. Yeah.
You absolutely jammy.
Here you go, Drew Gordon. I met David Prowse when he was the Green Cross Code Man in 1980.
I think we all did, didn't we?
He came to our school. Everyone just wanted to know if Luke Skywalker had a lightsaber fight with Darth in the next film. He told us he did.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah. I nearly met Mark Hamill, but I just, because I was working on Solo as a film extra, and I was coming back from my lunch, and I walked in, and this security guard that I'd sort of struck up a bit of a friendship with, he said, "You stupid bastard." I was like, "What?" He said, "You know, you just walk straight past." I was like, "No." Mark Hamill, he's just like, apparently he was like walking sort of towards me and like expecting me to interact, and I just walked straight past.
But you know what, right? He was the most friendliest out of all of them, you know. I mean, I wouldn't say they were bad, but the worst one was Harrison Ford. So when I got to Harrison Ford, so it was like this long line. Obviously, when I got to Harrison Ford, he said, "What's your name?" And I said, "Ian." And he goes, "There you go. Move along." And I was like, "What the fuck, man? I didn't even get a chance to talk to you." But when I got to Mark Hamill, he was like, "Hey, how are you? Do you like Star Wars?" Do you know what I mean? He was like really friendly, and spoke to him for about 5 minutes. And then I was so shy when I came up to Carrie Fisher because she looked so fucking gorgeous.
How old were you?
I don't know. 1980. So I don't know how old I was.
Do you know what year you were born?
Yeah, I do. But you know what?
Could you possibly work it out? We'll give you a couple of minutes.
I don't know. Sometimes I forget how old I am, sometimes deliberately. I don't know how old I was. Maybe in my 20s or something. I don't know.
Can you?
I'm
for fear of
maths.
doxing, what year were you born?
65.
So you were 25.
Yeah.
Well, that wasn't difficult, was it, chat?
No, because I'm crap at maths. I'm really rubbish at maths.
So you'd have been gushing over Carrie Fisher.
I'm telling you now, seriously, looking at her in real life and looking at her on screens, two different things. And in real life, she was fucking gorgeous. So there you go. Yeah. And I don't think swappers were.
Waylon says 15 dumbasses.
Yeah, she's gorgeous, man. And what's his name was fun as well. Billy G. Williams. I didn't know who he was because I never saw the film before the film came out.
He was in the film for representation.
Yeah, well, he was really, really kind, and do you know what I mean? He shook my hand and stuff, and he was like, and I said, "Well, what part do you play?" He goes, "I play Solo's friend." I was like, "Okay," you know, as I'm saying, it was just a magical moment, but I didn't realize it was a magical moment until afterwards, if you know what I mean. So, yeah,
it's funny because when I meet sort of famous people that I really like, and they talk to me, I think I'll remember this forever, and then next time, like,
who are you?
No. The next time, I'm just thinking, what did they say? I can't even remember. That's so every time.
So come on then,
so
Probby. Famous people you've met. Then come on, let's get some stories. We're on a roll here. So go on, Probs.
Dave Allen, Gene Wilder, Charlize Theron, Tom Cruise.
What?
Johnny Depp.
Did you have any conversations with any?
Yeah. See, I had a long conversation with Dave Allen. I had a bit of a conversation with Gene Wilder. Just said good morning to Charlize Theron. It's loads. I mean, it's just when you're a film extra, you tend to meet a few of these people.
So blasé. Were there any that you were just?
It becomes blasé. It does.
You were just secretly gushing.
I was gushing with Gene Wilder because he was just so magical. You know, someone who, you know, as a kid, I watched Young Frankenstein. I think I laughed for about a fortnight afterwards because it was just one of the funniest things I'd ever seen, and Willy Wonka and all that. So he was just really, really shy, very diminutive. I think it was shortly after his wife had died, so he wasn't really very sort of upbeat. But he was in a play in the West End, and I happened to go and see it, and then I sort of saw him at the stage door when he came back from with his plastic bag with his sandwiches in and something. It was really sweet. Though.
I met him around about that time as well, and you can tell, you could see sadness in his eyes. Do you know what I mean?
Very much.
Yeah, because was it Gilda? It was his wife, wasn't it?
Yeah.
She died. So yeah.
Who was the guy married to Lisa Minnelli? David.
Oh God.
Why do I think Getter? It's not Getter. David.
I know who you mean. The one who looks like his face is made out of pillows.
He was in Big Brother as well. Chat, help me out. I can't remember.
What's his name? Swappers?
David Schwartz.
The one who was married to Lisa Minnelli, everybody. Come on, chat. Earn your money.
Leave it up to the chat.
Oh, God, I'm old. My brain's just going.
We're kicking ourselves now. If we don't get this, we'll be kicking ourselves.
Just Google it.
Not Guest. Wasn't Guest.
Yeah, no. Yeah, it was. Wasn't it David Guest?
Yes.
David Guest.
It was.
Okay, so, right.
Face.
There you go. Funny story, right? There you go. Cheers, Franco. It was a Sunday evening. I'd just come back from visiting my girlfriend at the time in Edinburgh. And the old fella picked me up from York train station. Sunday nights, 11:30 or something stupid, 11 o'clock, whatever, really, really late. And I just said to the old fella, let's just nip into Tesco's. You know, it was a 24-hour one on the way. I think we need some milk or cat food or some bollocks. And I got what I needed, and I went to the checkout. And guess who was at the fucking checkout buying food?
David Guest.
David Guest. And I knew it was David Guest straight away. And I looked at him. He looked at me. And I just... You know, we just like...
Did he offer you a blowjob?
No. I just kind of... I smiled. I winked. As to acknowledge I knew it was him.
Oh, he probably thought
you
and that was it. Went about my way. And then he died, didn't he?
Did, yeah.
I think he died a year and a half after I saw him. I think he had a show or a show at the time in York, at the Playhouse in York. So that's why he was there. And apparently he was a big fan of York. Yeah, so
I thought he was famous for being famous.
Yeah, he is. I got the best story though. I think I've told you this story before. My mum's a huge action fan, and we went to see some film with Steven Skull, which I can't remember. And we were in the Fulham Road cinema. And at the same time, I think that year they were playing River Runs Through It. And so it was like a really early screening. It was like 1 o'clock. So we went to see this film and we were coming out. And guess who was coming out the other cinema watching River Runs Through It? It was freaking Mel Gibson.
Oh, Mel Gibson. Great story. This great story.
Mel Gibson, right? He looked like he just stopped out of Lethal Weapon 2 with his long hair and stuff. Seriously, it was Mel Gibson. We knew it was Mel Gibson. So he was coming down the stairs, and my mum was with me, And I was like nudging my mum. I was like, Mum, that's Mel Gibson. And Mel Gibson was walking out. And my mum said, Mel Gibson is not as good as Steven Seagal. And Mel Gibson turned around and looked at us and did a palm strike on his head and walked out. It was so funny because I just thought he just turned around and looked at us like we were, just like, what? But my mum obviously loves Steven Seagal, so there you go.
Here you go, folks. New face, David Gannon. Hello, David. Walter Koenig was the biggest jerk I've ever met. 3 times I saw him at a convention. 3 times I complimented his acting. 3 times he looked at me like I was an insect and dismissed me. Ooh.
So when I met Terry Pratchett, totally by chance, because my dad was big into his Terry Pratchett stuff. So we went to this book thing, and I didn't know he was going to be there. I was bored out of my mind, just sat there. And I had been in a play when I was at college, which was Mort, the Terry Pratchett thing. And then he just turned up and he sat down right next to me. I was like, oh, that's Terry Pratchett. So I just turned to him and I said, oh, hello, didn't know you were here. And then I just said, I just tried to start some small talk and say, oh, I did the second ever performance, because it was the only second time it'd ever been performed, of Mort, and I played the Duke of Stow-Hellet and and I finally finished this thing. And he just looked at me, didn't say a word, and then he just turned away, just started signing people's books. He didn't say a word, and I thought, okay. I thought, bit cold.
Some of them are like that, though. I mean,
they really
depends.
are. Heard it all before, not interested.
It depends on what day.
Apparently, Michelle Pfeiffer's like that as well. She did that to a friend of mine.
I met Michelle Pfeiffer when she was making this film in England together with the Ant-Man. The guy plays Ant-Man, and she was okay. She was very sweet.
Here you go, folks. Professor R2 for $5. Oh, this is the big one. I met Shatner after a show. We chatted, and he signed a poster for me, but we were interrupted by a photographer, so his signature just...
I don't know if that's true or not.
They do call him the Shat, though. Let's face it.
Yeah, that's true. I like what MJUK84 has to say.
Okay, where's that then? Up or down?
Up.
Up?
MJUK84.
Oh, here we go. I knew somebody actually called Michael Hunt.
I think there's a DJ called Mike Hunt on one of the channels, one of the UK channels, I think.
YouTube. That was Mike Hunt.
My friend did that. We went into a shop and we were just mucking about, and he went up to the lady at the counter and said, I've lost my dad. And he obviously said it's Mike Hunt.
Oh no!
She actually went on the
YouTube.
Thing.
That was
Mike
Hunt,
and she actually went on the tannoy and made the announcement. Will Mike Hunt. Please come.
Hunt.
I was falling about. And we just legged it so far. So naughty.
Swappers, you met any famous people?
Oh, not massively. I had to really trail my memory then to try and find anything worthy of anyone else's claims. But there was one just sparked up in my memory of when we went to Milton Keynes one day on a shopping trip with a bunch of mates, and we were just wandering around. I don't think I'd ever been there before. And we were wandering around, and they had this Comic Con on, right, which was MMC or MMA or whatever it's called, and where they devote the center of the shopping center right in the middle to all these rows of aisles of dealers, and then at either end you get all these celebrities sat there doing signings and all these people queuing up for them. And we'd kind of done a circuit of the area and went off to look around the shops, and I was having a look in this record shop, and I was looking around, I was leafing through stuff. I think it was DVDs, and I looked over at this guy next to me, and he had like a bleach blonde hair and this leather jacket and stuff, and I thought, but unlike anyone else in the shop. And then I looked again, and it was Corey Feldman.
What?
And he was just like looking for DVDs. And I thought, why are you in a shop looking for DVDs? You could probably own any DVD you want just by ordering it online and getting someone to bring it to you, you know. But maybe you thought it was a chance you might find an obscure title in there or something. But I didn't say anything. I was just kind of too dumbstruck. And just randomly next to me appeared Corey Feldman looking through stuff, you know.
Wow.
And like
a lot of them do that, though, don't they?
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah. And
act like normal people doing normal things.
What?
There was like bumping into Rula Lenska at Tesco's.
There's so many people now just listening to this stream going, who the fuck is Rula Lenska?
Frog Follies.
Only we would know that.
Yeah, of course. Because we're old farts.
Yes.
Old British farts.
Okay. We're actually here to do something. That was a little TBA number 6. Hello, chat. We can see you. Hello. Yeah, number 6. If you made it this far, blah, 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 subscribe. I think YouTube are doing their unsubscribing people. They're clearing people out, apparently.
Are they?
Yes. Please consider donating to the channel, links, description, etc. We'll do a little bit of news that kind of popped up in the last couple of days. Mainly Marvel stuff, means we'd have to do it for the weekend. Marvel Studios reportedly only chose Kang as multiverse saga villain after Jonathan Majors received positive buzz over Loki cameo.
Are people that easily pleased?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a lie.
Well, a few people on Twitter went, "Oh my god, this is amazing."
It's a lie. It's a lie. I never trust anything Marvel says anymore, or any kind of so-called media outlet anymore, because it's obvious that they're all lying now, just to obviously for their own gain for some reason.
Yeah,
this guy shows up. You're telling me thousands, millions of people said, "Wow, he's absolutely fantastic."
I've never heard of him in my life.
Exactly, it's bollocks, mate.
Should I know who this person is?
Here you go. Sword and Storm. Loki was shit. Electric Boogaloo.
Ian, over to you.
It was shit.
They're gonna have a problem now, aren't they? If he's gonna get banged up.
That's the thing, you see. Like they keep telling us that how successful the shows are.
Guilty, obviously.
Well, obviously, but they keep telling us how successful their shows are. But everybody knows. Well, the clever people knows that it's not. It's not successful at all. It doesn't matter if this guy gets bunged up, does it? Really, because they can just replace him.
Well, you know what it is, don't you, Ian? Do you want to read this, mate?
He's shit. Loki is shit. It's all shit. I totally agree with you, Adam Gray.
Well, apparently, I was watching a reaction video from this channel. It was reacted to 40 Towers, and at the end they were talking about what the most popular streams were at that week or whatever, and they said that Ahsoka was at number 2. I was like, what?
That's what I'm saying. It's all lies.
I was like, no, it's not from what I've heard anyway.
But I mean, see, because there's no way of us proving that they're lying. Even the ratings on TV now and on Netflix and everything's all disguised. You can't see how successful shows are. They'll tell you this show is number 1, but they may be pushing it for their own gain.
Even the news channels are telling us lies. Yeah. Politics there, folks.
They're just militants.
Yeah. Here you go, MJuke84. Ian should trademark. It's shit.
On a t-shirt.
Yeah. So they're gonna have a problem. I've not seen his name has been mentioned in Loki season 2, but we've not seen him yet. Somehow I don't think we'll see him.
Yeah. Don't think anyone particularly cares unless there's a positive buzz.
He's him, and I guess Thor is the only ones left in the MCU that they can actually push, I guess.
Yeah, it's Thor and Loki, the only ones.
Yeah.
Here you go, Hinge and Swallocks. Disney are experiencing legendary levels of karma. Here you go. Cheers, Titan. Here you go. He's in the next episode. That's tomorrow.
Are you experiencing a positive buzz, Titan? Is anyone in the chat experiencing a positive buzz?
What did we say on Sunday?
It'd have to be positive.
We don't hate it.
Well, give it time.
I don't watch it. I don't watch it.
No, I don't.
Absolute bollocks.
Tom Hiddleston's great in it. Anyway, okay. Shall we just move on from this one?
Yeah, bugger it.
Marvel stuff, folks. So it's all the same bollocks. Sean Levy says
Levy.
Go on.
He's a
Let's call the whole thing off.
Shazam, isn't he? No, that's not. Who is it?
Sean Levy.
Yeah.
Levy. Oh, I'm confused. Says Deadpool 3's release date of May 3rd, 2024 is in true risk. We've shot half the movie. I've edited half the movie. We're dying to get back to work and get this movie out next year.
Oh, that's going to be a shit show.
It is. Apparently, I've heard.
So they're editing it on the fly.
Well, they're editing what they've got.
Yeah.
I have heard Loki season 2 is effectively leading to Deadpool 3.
Oh, no pressure then.
So if you're interested in Deadpool 3, you need to watch Loki 2.
Just go and watch the clips on YouTube, or let someone explain it to you. You don't need to go and watch it. Why put yourself through the horror?
Well, they know they're in trouble.
I hate all this,
don't they? They know they're in trouble. So
yeah, look, the whole thing leading into another thing, it doesn't work. They
don't have a plan. That's why, because
they don't have a plan, and people don't want to watch all that other crap just to watch one bloody movie.
Here you go, folks. Rust in peace. Who's the bad guy in this?
Good question.
Kevin Feige.
Yeah, Kevin Feige.
Yeah, I was going to say Disney.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's Kevin Feige of
the writers.
Feige.
Feige,
yeah.
It's Kev Feige. He's the bad guy.
Oh, him. He's the one responsible for Ghostbusters, wasn't he? Was his name Feige?
No.
The guy who directed it?
Paul Feig.
Paul Feig. That's the fella.
Are they brothers?
Don't know.
I think it's spelled differently.
So they're not brothers.
They're not bros.
Jay Goodwin's got the correct pronunciation.
How'd you pronounce it?
Feige. Oh, I'm confused.
I can say that.
Fugees. Kevin Fugees.
I like it.
I thought it was Feige. I heard them pronounce when they were
Feige.
interviewing him. They were saying,
I thought it was Feige.
Oh yeah, you're probably right. Feige. Fugi.
Oh,
Feige.
Here we go. Max Voonfondel.
Beige like
Beige like beige.
Oh, Feige.
Beige.
He's got the moves like Jagger.
Hey, I'm confused.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Moving on.
God.
So is this their ploy to make you watch Deadpool and make you watch this show as well? So, you have to watch this show to understand this show. It's like rubbish, isn't it? Come
on. Quick straw poll here then, folks. Chat. Who possibly is going to go see Deadpool 3? I may.
Only if I hear good reviews. Because I like Deadpool 1. Deadpool 2
was okay.
It's okay. But 3, there seems to be one direction where all this goes, and it's not good. So I don't know.
Was Harry Styles in it?
No.
Look here. It's a. Oh dear.
But aren't they? Was that rumor that they're meant to be rebooting the Marvel Universe, trying to get everybody back or something like that. Is that true?
Yeah, I don't know about that. Could they afford all these people with their money?
I think you reminded me. Thank you. Yesterday, October 17th, I think was the day Tony Stark died. By the way.
Tony Stark.
Well, that's a celebration, isn't it? Watching Disney die in celebration.
Let's kill off your best characters.
Idiots.
Never mind.
So a mixed bag then. Mostly no.
I don't know. I'm kind of thinking the chat's half and half.
I don't know. I think they seem pretty out of that, quite honestly. Don't blame them.
Okay, right. Let's move
I'm with
on.
you in solidarity. I might not see it.
If it's a sidestep movie, I don't know. I don't know, folks. I don't know.
It's because of the actors they can't complete it because the actors strike, isn't it? So
yeah, they're dragging it out, aren't they? Sean Lee.
Yeah. Sean
says no comments regarding if Taylor Swift appears as Dazzler in Deadpool 3. It's a double whammy that Taylor's related and it's MCU related. I'm no dummy. You're going to have to wait and see.
Who cares?
I mean, she looks the part, I guess.
Yeah, she does.
Well, her film's doing very, very well. Sorry, her concert film's doing very, very well at the moment.
Yeah, dirty old men in Max, watching it.
She's done incredibly well, but there's something about her that I don't really. A lot of people find her hot for some reason. No, but for some reason I don't find her hot for some reason. I don't know. Something about her.
More kind of.
She's pretty and all that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
She's rich. You don't find that attractive.
She's pretty and she can sing, but I don't know. She's physically got all the stuff in the right place, but it's just something about her. I just don't know.
How do you know? She might have a vag at the back of her neck.
That's true. That is true.
There you go. There you go. Bridget Moore. She's a Bobby Dazzler.
Hey, Bobby Dazzler.
She's a Bobby Dazzler, our kid. Oh, Princess Fiona. Princess Fiona.
Are they really? I did not know that.
I don't know.
Nor do I.
She's
quite tall, right?
If she's in this film, then I'm out. No way am I going to watch this.
I think she's about. I may have dreamt this. I think she's 6'2". She's really, really tall.
Really tall.
I may have dreamt it.
She looks.
I bet you did.
You two-timing Brie now in your dreams, Brown.
Wow.
No, there's only one. There's only one woman in my dreams.
Mm-hmm. You ever seen those pictures? There's some new pictures of her on the internet, isn't it? Where she's like,
Brie.
Yeah, where she's got her feet out, but it's a long shot. You can't see it. It's a long shot. She's like reaching up to the sky or something like that, wearing a dress. Have you not seen them?
No.
Oh.
I think I've been picked up here. Chat, please, somebody Google how tall is Taylor Swift? I always thought she was about 6 foot and a bit.
She looks like she's 6 foot.
We're scraping the barrel with this one. Hold on.
Yeah, here you go. Home media minefield. Don't care.
Keith.
I'm with Keith on that one.
Yeah.
Don't care.
Let's get Keith on, shall we? Get Keith. Come on, mate.
Yeah, Keith. Come on, mate. Keith. Come on.
Yeah, come on, Keith. I'll send you the link if you're still awake.
Iceman.
She's 5'11". There you go.
What?
So quite tall. Quite tall. 5'11". Well, it's taller than me.
I do like tall women.
I thought you'd be at least 6 feet, probably.
Tall
5'9".
Short women are
average height, but just height.
Okay. The chat saying we're bogged in Swift. Sorry, folks. Okay, let's unbog.
Into Swift.
Knees deep and balls deep in this.
Okay. Sword in the Storm. Why do I have a wrench?
He gives everyone a wrench. To be quite honest.
Especially if they deserve it.
There you go. You're in the good books.
Yeah. Sunday night, mate.
You toady, you bootlicker.
A considerable contribution to Sunday night, amigo. Enjoy it. Okay, let's move on. Marvel Studios
Schmarvel.
reportedly once saw Black Panther, Captain Marvel, and Spider-Man. Spider-Man. When I say Spider-Man, Spider-Man as the MCU's new lead trinity. There you go, folks. Tick, tick, tick. Bang. Have that.
What? Once saw Black Panther, Captain Marvel, and Spider-Man as the MCU.
Well, shouldn't they have had what is it, Spider-Man and Friends or something with like Iceman and whatever? I can't remember. It's so long ago. What was it?
Fire.
Starfire, yeah. That would have been the Trinity.
So we're not feeling that.
No.
Well, one's dead, so it's irrelevant, really.
Oh,
yeah.
One's dead.
To be honest.
Well, they could have recast.
One's career is dead, and the other one is with Sony, really. So
one's dead behind the eyes. I know that.
Yeah, and below the waist.
One has bad feet.
Spider-Man, you can definitely see as a lead character, but the other two.
The thing is, though, it's Peter Parker, isn't it? So he wouldn't be capable of leading a team, would he?
Well, they had three of them. They had three of them on the last one. Three Spider-Men.
There's a huge rumor that Tobey Maguire's coming back as Spider-Man.
What?
So, yes, there's a huge rumor going around, and they've been speaking to him and stuff. But I don't think Tobey wants to come back, though. He said he'll make a cameo, but he doesn't want to do a full. Because
I'll just waft the notes under his face.
Tobey, how much?
Yeah.
Is this enough? No.
Is this enough? Emo Spider-Man back.
Is this enough? No.
If they legit did a new Spider-Man film, a fourth one with Raimi as well, then Christ, I'd be all over that.
Yeah,
they'd make $2 billion easy.
Yeah,
it
would. Yeah,
they would. But that's Sony. Sony's not stupid. They probably are talking
Japanese.
They're probably talking to him at the as we speak right now.
Literally right now.
Right now, wafting the money under his nose.
Toby, do you want it? Titan in the chat. They want Toby and Huge Jackman in Secret Wars.
Huge Jackman. Yeah. Well, Secret Wars. I mean, can they afford to do Secret Wars? Because they have all those characters that they have to spend money on.
They should make the Marvels. You know that comic, The Marvels? That's what they should do now.
Dear.
Because before everybody kind of gets old and stuff, that's what they should do. It'd be awesome.
The Marvels.
Well, I mean, how can you do Secret Wars without
not the Marvels as in the Marvels, which
all the Venom stuff? Because Venom came from the Secret Wars, didn't he?
Originally,
yeah.
So, that's all. They've kind of screwed that up already.
MGK84. Instead, we get the Marvel's Trinity.
I'm not referring to those three women film, that one. I'm talking about the comic book, which categorized the history of all the characters in Marvel, and it follows this reporter from World War II straight across to present day. Have you not read it?
I have.
Yeah, that one. I mean, that would.
They should do it, but then they won't because it makes too much sense.
Yeah, exactly.
Here you go. See, I am all for this comment. Drew Gordon in the chat. Hollywood should discover 2000 AD.
Absolutely.
I want to see Eagle. I want to see Dan Dare. Bring Dan Dare. That would be awesome.
That would be interesting. They'll have to update it, obviously.
No, I wanted retro, like from the
Recon.
I'd love
retro future 50s style.
Yeah, definitely. That would be.
I'd love to see Brie Larson.
Naked.
I know you would.
Not a feat, though, obviously.
Just generally.
With a pair of Wellington boots on or something. Nothing else.
Kranatos, Mr. Brownlands, that's me. Be careful what you wish for. What film was that from?
Every film.
Yeah, loads of films.
What film wasn't that in?
Well, it was. Lieutenant Uhura said that line in.
Oh yeah, very good. Yes, very good. Here you go. Yeah, Rogue Trooper. Yeah, we'll go with that. Can we just
Rom? Let's get Rom. Bring Rom.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Oh, Rom's pretty.
Can we just not have Dread 2?
Yeah, that'd be great, wouldn't it?
Secret of Comedy, folks. Literally, as I said it,
A
average
2000 AD
British
universe,
Secret
a
Comedy.
shared 2000 AD universe would be absolutely phenomenal. But
just bring in Mega City 1 universe, you know. Just,
yeah.
Well,
that'd
we'll
be
be
great.
living in Mega City one before not too long.
Or Gaza.
Mega 15-minute city.
You know why we're not going to get that?
Because we want it.
Yeah,
Because we wish it.
Because it would be good.
Because we're not in
Oh,
common
it'd be
sense
great.
entertainment era anymore, like we were in the 80s and 90s.
No.
True.
Okay. Look, here you go.
Because no one knows what it is.
Yeah. I'd
ABC
love that.
Warriors.
I would love that so much. Oh my god, yeah.
Front and Dog, mate.
Yeah, Moloch. Yes.
Bowie Jr.'s doing Rogue
Duncan
Trooper.
Jones is doing Rogue Trooper. Is there any progress with that? Because he's been doing that for a while.
I don't
hasn't
like
he?
Duncan Jones.
What?
I don't like his stuff at all. Never liked
Bowie's son.
Moon. Yeah.
Bowie.
And I wonder how he got that job.
David Bowie.
David Bowie. Oh. My son is doing a movie.
But he's
You sound like a young Davros.
Davros Bowie.
Oh,
ABC Warriors.
hey, Keith from Home
Is he on?
Media Minefields here, everybody.
Yay! Hello, Keith.
Hello. How you doing?
Yeah, pal.
Right.
What's all this bollocks?
I've been asking that question all my life.
Absolute bollocks, mate.
What a
Shit.
load of shit. Yeah.
It is, isn't it?
I've got my new Rebecca Gold season 2 avatar.
Oh, of course.
Oh,
Yeah, of
wow.
course.
Can we just put this up on the screen, please? It's a
Yeah, we
wicked
go,
picture. Look at that.
folks.
Look
Keith-
at
that.
Look at that
Mother.
muscles.
Literally 2 days ago. There you go.
Look at that. None of your CGI thing going on there.
Oh, totally. Yeah. Lots of digital work.
Digital biceps.
Yeah, he's got that sort of thing going on from what was it with the what's the name from Game of Thrones?
Not Quagmire from Family Guy when he discovers.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
porn
When
on
he
the internet for the
comes
first
out.
time.
It comes out in his hands all big.
What? Huh? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's move on.
Oh god, that face.
Oh my god! It said this is just the Slag the Marvel show.
Well,
is,
speak for yourself.
I
Brie
don't
That
like
Larson.
face reminds me, and I need to do my ironing.
God, doesn't she look gorgeous? Brie
I don't watch any of it
Larson
now.
reportedly grew disillusioned over playing Captain Marvel following
why.
the toxic backlash.
No, darling,
That's-
it was toxic because you were
Not from me.
shit.
Not from me.
She's got horrible feet. That's all you need to know.
Keith, are you looking forward to the Marvels?
No, I've kind of tuned out of the MCU really these days, so I'm a bit behind on it all. So no, I did see Brie Larson. I went to see a pilot for a show she's in at the moment on Apple TV called Lessons in Chemistry.
Oh,
And I
okay.
have to say, she was
She's got
very
no
good.
chemistry though. Really?
She's not met me, that's why.
Oh right, yeah. That would be
Oh, yes.
nuclear.
Hello, Brie.
Mm.
Keith, when did you bail out of Marvel? What was the moment, the point?
I'll be honest. We got into phase 4. It
Four,
was
phase
after,
four,
the,
yeah.
after the Infinity Saga. I quite enjoyed Spider-Man No Way Home. I thought that was quite
Yeah,
good.
same, yeah.
But I watched, I think it was Eternals and Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, and I just thought they were really bad. and then I sort of dropped the TV shows as well. I think the last TV show I saw was Moon Knight, and then I didn't really bother with any since. And I've just lost the trouble with it is I think somebody said earlier, I was listening to a bit of the stream, and the problem is, they've made it that you've got to watch everything if you want to understand what's going on, and I think that's the way to alienate the mass audience, because there's too much now and a lot of it's not very good. So I've just got to the point where there's so much stuff to watch generally that I don't necessarily want to waste my time watching all this stuff just so I can connect the dots in the next film, you know. So
yeah, well said.
Bloody hell, I'm sounding like Ian. Shit, I've obviously hung out too much with him in the last few days.
What was I going to say? So I can confirm that Keith fell asleep in, was it The Eternals?
No, yes, I did. Yes, I did. And I went out for a pee, which is something
you
that
did.
I never,
Yeah, you did.
That's something that I never do. So
that's how bad it was.
Yeah. So
really bad. Really bad.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't very good. Yeah, I'm sorry. It was nothing. You know, it just didn't really work.
And, here you go. Aren't they doing Shang-Chi 2? Electric Boogaloo.
I didn't see one, I must admit.
Nor did I.
No.
Nor did I.
I'm really behind on it all. I just think it's lost its magic a bit. It was something. What Marvel did was no doubt it's made film history, and it was incredible. And it's absolutely incredible. But I just think it's outstayed its welcome, and Disney is so desperate to keep throwing content on their streaming service that we're just getting endless shows. But I honestly do think the quality has gone downhill. I don't think the quality's there.
Yeah, it has. Shang-Chi. I used to call him Shang-Chi when I was a kid.
Kung Fu Boogaloo.
Yeah, the cast, even the casting is crap. I mean, why would you cast that guy as Shang-Chi? Do you know what I mean? He doesn't even look like a hero. He looks like someone who belongs in a soap. Do you know what I mean? So it's just everything is wrong about what Marvel's doing now. Everything from the casting straight across to the really badly written scripts to pushing diversity as hard as they can and all this crap. And that's why Marvel's losing, because people, as Keith says, they're alienating the fans. You know, they're not giving us what we want.
It's, as you said, it's wrong.
It's wrong.
It's wrong, everybody. Okay, let's move on.
Well, it's been really nice to join the grumpy old men.
Welcome to Grumpy Old Men on Mr. Brown Alliance.
And people tune into this stuff, really?
They do.
They do.
They do. They do.
There's 85 people watching Grumpy Old Men on
crazy,
a Wednesday. Sorry.
Wow. Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm impressed. Okay. Well done, Mr. Brown, because I know from your humble beginnings to this, I salute you, sir. It takes some doing.
It can all come crashing down if you're not careful, much like Marvel. Okay.
Yeah. Are you at the end game now? Then
just wait till I start doing timey-wimey shite. Okay.
Oh well, I don't know anything about any of that. So,
is anybody going to go watch Marvel's? I may, just to see how bad it is, and maybe do like a.
Oh, we know why you're going to see it, and it's not to see how bad it is.
Well, I'm going to be sat at the back of the theatre. Moving on.
It's dark there, isn't it, Ian?
And there'll be nobody in. Nikki Rellahan for £5 real money,
people
folks.
Are actually donating as well. That's
yeah. It's shocking, isn't it?
Keith, somebody throw Keith's channel in the Melvin. Find
in the dumpster.
Yeah. If you're into physical media reviews, folks, Keith is your man.
He is indeed.
Yeah, there's not many of them nowadays. So
I know.
I can't afford to keep doing it.
How many subs are you at now, mate?
Oh, like 780 or something. I haven't even.
Oh, God, that's within touching distance of 1,000.
Yeah, but you know,
but still, keep going, Keith.
I'm not doing regular. Keep going, mate. That's the problem. It's my consistency is bad.
Yeah, because you have to work. Everybody has to work, right? Yeah. So you know, it's understandable. You just have to keep going.
Yeah.
Could one of my lovely moderators please put Keith's channel in the chat?
Keith Media Minefield.
I don't know if you're a moderator, but anyway, Nikki Rellahan for £5, real money, folks. I wish I could up all at work and get paid millions. Fuck up at work, get paid millions.
Yeah.
They all do.
Well, yeah, those people that seem to fail upwards.
Oh, unbelievable, isn't it?
You can
Hollywood,
fall down the
you're like,
stairs and get paid millions, can't
have
you?
they still got jobs?
I don't know.
Don't know.
Don't know.
Okay, let's move on.
God, I've only been on 5 minutes and I'm cynical.
That's Ian's
That's
Ian.
channel, mate.
Hanging around Ian brings that out in you. It's amazing.
Here you go. Nikki being sub to Keith. Yes.
Oh, thank you very much. That's very kind.
Yeah, I'll put Keith's channel in the description afterwards.
That's very kind of you. Thank you.
It's a good channel.
Oh, here you go. Here you go. There you go. MJuke84. Keith's channel. If you're into physical media and physical reviews, etc., Keith is your man.
He is.
Thank you.
He is indeed.
MJuke84. Another angry OAP. Oh, thanks. Just how I've always wanted to be described and come across. Yes.
Yeah, call it OAP Physical Media Reviews. That'll get them in.
I'm going to have Grumpy in there as well, right? Grumpy OAP.
That's it.
MJuke84, subscribe to another angry OAP. Let's move on.
Goodbye, Bree.
Bye, Bree. I'll see you soon. Don't worry. I'll see you soon.
Ooh, what's this?
Anybody see this? If I can read it. A spacecraft discovered in a cardboard box belonging to the late model maker. Is it Greg Jean?
Greg Jean. Yeah.
Yeah, becomes the most expensive Star Wars screen prop.
Wow. Used prop. So
yeah, I think that's the original. Is it Red Leader?
Yeah.
Model.
What's interesting is that I feel sorry for the next generation coming up because it's all CGI. You know, you can't see models. You know, you can't. I love the physical models. I really do.
Yeah, good luck selling your 3D render for $3 million.
How good is that?
There is an absolute beauty to that craft, though. It's such a shame it's kind of a dying craft, but you know, well, that's more of an aircraft, but you know what I mean.
Also in the box was a Buck Rogers filming model Starfighter or Thunderfighter.
Beautiful.
Which
one of my favorite shits.
Yeah. Also, the concept art for that was done by Ralph McQuarrie.
Yeah.
For Buck Rogers Starfighter. It was
also a Marauder. You know, the pirate Marauder from Buck Rogers.
Oh, wow.
I think there was a Colonial Viper from Battlestar Galactica as well.
Wow.
All filming models as well.
We did a whole stream on Ralph McQuarrie, didn't we?
Yeah,
enjoyed that one.
Maybe we should revisit Ralph McQuarrie and do some spaceship porn for the peeps.
Absolutely good idea.
Oh yeah, I remember you were on it too, weren't you, Swappers?
Probably was, mate.
Yeah, I know what you could do. You could do a little stream about people's favorite top 3 or top 5 spaceships.
Yes. I like where you're going with that.
Yeah,
we could do that.
Let us know in the chat.
I have to say the Viper is, for me, up there. You know,
it's gorgeous.
Viper, the original Viper from the original Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah, I mean that's what a design.
Tell you what, if I'd found these in that box, that Viper definitely would have been up there because there's no other way I would have smuggled it out of the room.
Here you go.
The Liberator.
The Liberator.
I do like the Liberator, but obviously I just remember it being on wires.
Hey.
I remember it. It's just
I still got my little Corgi Liberator. I can see it up on the shelf.
Oh,
I had a Corgi Liberator. The thing is, I mean, yes, I know. Again, like you said, you could see the wires and everything, but what a great design. I mean, it's supposed to be an alien starship, and everything about that design was unique. And the same with the interior, the sets for it, and the weapons and everything.
And Zen.
It's all very alien looking. It was very cool.
There's got to be some American listeners watching right now thinking that a Corgi Liberator is some kind of animal rights activist.
Here you go, folks. MJuke84, ship porn in brownies. ASMR voice.
ASMR voice. I like
Filthy pervert.
I'll tell you what I'll do, chats. On the community page after the stream, I will start a post. You tell us your favourite spaceship, your spaceship porn, and then
the Nostromo, the dropship for Nostromo.
I'll get the top 10.
Love it.
I'll do the top 10,
Oh,
and then maybe
1999.
Yeah, no.
Oh, yeah.
Good one. That's a
Just
very
do a spaceship masturbation countdown stream.
Yeah, so we'll do. You only can do one vote, folks. So, favorite spaceship. I'll give it maybe a couple of weeks to run, and then what we'll do is the top 10 from the community page.
Oh God, the Cygnus.
We'll do a top 10, and we'll see which is the best. So we'll do like a live vote type.
And we'll tell you our top 3 or something.
So
Cygnus from the Black Hole.
Yeah,
great. I love that film.
What a great design.
Yeah.
Especially if there's any ladies watching spaceship porn, please. Especially from the ladies.
And the ship from Battle of the
Battle Beyond the Stars.
Battle Beyond the Stars.
That was machine guns, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So I was lucky enough, you were saying earlier about, who you'd all met and all this stuff, which made me laugh. I was lucky enough, I went to a BAFTA Q&A, which was a Life in Pictures, and it was James Cameron. And they were talking about his career and, his humble beginnings sort of working for Roger Corman. Yeah. And they were saying that, he was one of the designers of the ship in Battle Beyond the Stars. And they said, what was sort of the inspiration? And he goes, frankly, he said, I knew a lot of, I knew the sort of target demographic for this was, teenage boys and stuff like that. He said, what better a design to get a pair of tits and put some machine guns on? And, even the BAFTA audience laughed at that. That was
great.
I think that's a done deal then, folks. Community page, look out for the community page. Stick your favourite spacecraft porn, ship porn, and then we'll do something.
That ship porn. Ship.
Spaceship porn.
Yeah. Just not the other thing.
Sure you get
not German stuff.
Yes. We're not doing the German one.
No.
Is it just my imagination? But
yes,
does that X-Wing look longer than the X-Wings we have in these stupid new films? It looks more sleeker, this one.
That's 25% bigger. Think about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, the ones that they had in the latest films, they didn't.
Could be a wide-angle lens.
I don't know.
I had one of the model kits from those back in the day. I made an X-Wing. Fantastic. I wish I'd kept it.
Did you have one, Ian, when you were 25 in 1980?
You know what? I did have one. I had the Enterprise as well, and my brother sat on it. So when I was 25, 15. I was still 17, mate.
The USS Enterprise was destroyed long before Star Trek 3, wasn't it, Ian?
Oh God, yes.
I had the die-cast metal one with the plastic.
Same here, dinky. Yeah,
that used to fire out the little discs. And
Oh no, I didn't have. I knew someone who had that. Yeah, no, I had a little die-cast one when Star Trek the motion picture came out, and you could get a little Corgi Enterprise. It was really tiny, but it was cool. I did like it.
You go, MJuke84. Does the TARDIS count as ship porn?
Yes.
No.
Yes. No. Yes. It's
a wooden box.
It's
nothing nice.
It's the sexiest wooden. It's the sexiest wooden box.
All right.
I bet you've seen some wooden boxes in your time.
I've got so many TARDISes now. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's the police box that isn't supposed to change but does.
Speaking of police boxes, so we'll just do this, folks.
Nice. See what you did there.
Arrested again, this time in London. The face of privilege, entitlement pouring from every fibre of her being. The smug cloud emanating from is immense and extremely toxic.
I love that's from the account Just Use Oil.
Yeah, on 1 hour. Yes,
That's great.
She hasn't
How dare
grown. She's actually not. She's oh god, her face is punchable, isn't it?
She's hardly starving, is she? I mean, you're telling me that she's living a carbon-free diet or something? I don't think so.
How dare you?
Oh, sorry.
I wonder what she uses to cook with. Just saying.
Oh, she doesn't cook. She just gets her servants to do it for her.
Yeah, probably.
Is it? So, is this a fix, or did she actually really get arrested?
She got arrested. Yeah, I think was it yesterday or yeah, I think it was yesterday, and she's facing charges
for what
officially.
Strapped in the
being
piece.
Smug. I don't know.
She's always faking these arrests.
Yeah, she faked a few.
She faked a couple, hasn't she? I don't trust it at all.
It's real fake.
Then again, it's the Met, so it might be.
Never mind.
Good. Bang her up. No, that would
that,
just make her a martyr, wouldn't it?
Well, for that brief moment she was arrested, we all forgot about Israel. Moving on.
Yeah, quick.
Oh, gold.
Okay. Snow White news. Rachel Zegler reportedly blew audiences away with her performance, I bet she did, as Snow White, and scored very high with viewers in test screenings.
Did they pump some special gas through the ventilators into the audience?
Form an orderly queue. Gal Gadot. Was it Gadot?
Gadot.
Gal Gadot and Andrew Burnap. Turnip. Also got high scores during the screening for their characters.
I don't believe that at all. That's absolute rubbish. I bet you. You can't believe this stuff anymore, can you? You know?
You go, Atom Gray, Snow White news. Get fooked.
You're right. What a load of shit.
Here you go. See, I'm built for this. Ceretis Parabolos. If I'm getting blue, I'll go see Snow White.
Look at that lovely bitch in that photo.
What, the one on the right?
No, look.
Mickey Mouse joke.
Very much.
There's a
Is it
thing
going to
about
get released?
you being like a professional, though, isn't there? And there's been a huge lack of that there, which is a shame.
Keith, you know about films.
She's a mouthy car.
You know about films and media, or so Ian says. Are we ever going to see Snow White?
Yeah.
This version, do you think?
Well, yeah, I don't know. It depends what you believe online, isn't it? Doesn't it? Because there's a lot of people saying it's being completely restructured and whatever. But let's be honest, Disney need a hit, don't they?
Well, this is going to hit the floor, so there's that.
So it appears that it has been finished then, or test screening stage.
Yeah, probably.
Would it have been shown in LA, California? That's why they were all loving it.
Yeah, probably. The lovey darlings.
Can you imagine doing test screenings in somewhere like Huddersfield or somewhere like that?
Grimsby.
Yeah, Grimsby or Skegness.
But hold on, are they about to show? I thought there was a strike and the actors weren't allowed to turn up and all that rubbish. So, who watched the film?
I don't know how they're doing that. If actors can't. The writers' strike's over, but the actors' strike's still ongoing.
I thought the writers had to stay on strike if the actors were, or is that not the case?
What?
I don't know.
Wasn't that? I don't know.
Very confusing.
I thought they were all solidarity and all that kind of crap.
I'm not in the industry, so I don't know.
Ian said you were. Straight to streaming.
Straight to someone.
Yeah, because it looks like a streak of piss.
Moving on. Okay, so
That's what it's always like.
Yeah.
this is a good day, mate. So this dropped the same day as this dropped, which I thought this next slide, if I've got my order correct, was world class trolling.
What's this?
Did anybody see this?
The Daily Wire.
Making a live action Snow White movie.
Oh,
right,
it's
I'm
good on.
going to put it out to everyone right now on a scale of 1 to 10.
Well, she's definitely white.
Okay, chat 1 to 10 then.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, Brett Cooper, apparently she's getting married. She announced her engagement, so she's getting married. So she's spoken for folks.
She found a Prince Charming.
So they're gonna do this right then. This Snow White version is gonna be.
Well, it
the
looks
right
like it,
version.
yeah.
It does. Yeah, they're gonna kill Disney, aren't they? With
Oh,
this
it's
one?
going to be fantastic.
If they release it in the cinema, that is.
What's the subtitle? I can't read it there.
Snow White and the Evil Queen.
Yeah, something like that.
All right. Yeah,
Who's going to be the evil
that's
queen?
what it was always called, wasn't it?
Will the evil queen be Dylan Mulvaney?
Don't you think she looks like a female version of Ben Shapiro?
Yes.
A bit.
Yeah, I thought that.
Weird,
Yes.
that, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Maybe
Well, at
it's
least
him in
at least
drag.
they're trying. But at least they're trying to bring back some kind of.
Trans Shapiro.
Yeah. Exactly.
Says the evil queen will be a drag artist. Well, I just said that. But, yeah,
That would be awesome.
but nobody heard. But I think I got away with it.
The
It's
only
gonna
way
be
they're
good,
gonna the only way they're gonna compete with Disney's is if it's released in the cinema. But as far as I can see, all the films they've made so far has not been released in the cinema. It's just been
Yeah, it's just Daily
streaming,
Wire, yeah.
isn't it? Yeah. So
Well, I suppose if the cinema did put one on, there'd be protests and people trying to sabotage it or whatever.
I guess.
Shut it
do you
down.
think we're going to see genuine 7? What's the PC term?
Dwarves.
Not
Wolves.
mini persons.
No, they're
Wolves.
called the wolves.
Small people.
That's right.
Dwarfs. That's what they are. Dwarfs.
So we'll
Dwarf.
see genuine ones. Do you
Better
think
be.
Dinklage should be starring in this?
Dinklage.
It'll be
Peter.
the evil queen.
Oh, that'd be good.
Can you imagine?
We will see.
Okay, that killed
Snow
it.
White
Okay.
and a diverse ensemble.
That killed it. Let's move on then.
You haven't moved on very far, have you? You always do this.
Sidestepping.
I think Disney was 100. I think it was yesterday. Or was it Monday? I can't remember.
He'll be revolving in his refrigerator.
I was going to say he'd be so proud, wouldn't he?
What would he be thinking now then, folks? Oh, it's Disney, by the way. Walt Disney.
No shit.
That's what he'd be thinking. No shit.
Well,
No, he'd be
I
thinking
mean-
shit.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Walt Disney will be thinking.
He was somebody that was, when it was all founded, was interested in art and entertainment, right? That was kind of what the ethos was. But of course, it's a corporation now that's more bothered about
Credits, social credit
fiscal
scores.
profits and stuff like that. It's a
Not
different.
even, no, if it's interested in profits, they'd make decent entertainment, but they're more interested in this social scoring system where, the more woke they get, the more points they get. But that doesn't seem to translate into actual profits.
Is that their fault, though?
Working for them, does it?
Well, they signed up for it, didn't they?
Well,
The
yeah,
land
but
of democracy.
Yeah.
okay,
There's
I'll
a
play
Disney movie.
devil's advocate here. Do these modern companies have a choice, though? Ones
Well,
that
they-
kind of live on credit and
I don't know.
things, because a lot to do with it is that it's just if you sign up for this ESG shit, you can get loans easier. So are they forced?
I'd rather have profits.
I was going to say that their streaming platform, from the little that I understand about it, but their streaming platform still hasn't made a profit at all.
No.
It's still got to pay for itself. And, it's obviously a very complex landscape out there. So I'm not about to make it sound like it's straightforward, but, it's just, the state of things are just a bit sad, really, aren't they?
A little bit, yeah. It's a smidge.
It's a bit of a downer, this stream tonight.
Well, isn't it?
Hi, folks.
If I'd known it was so jolly, I wouldn't have come on,
When they said it was Disney magic, we didn't know it was black magic,
Ooh. Mega Spidey Man for €5. Hiya, lads. What would each of you give Greta, Brie, and Zegler? I might agree with Brown on Brie. Thank you. Leave the rest be. What's your avatar PB?
That's me on one Halloween at some point. I can't remember when.
Nice.
Oh, sounds like the police is coming for someone. Who's coming?
That's a good makeup.
Yeah, I did that myself.
Yeah, nice.
Very good.
I copied that from a band. I can't remember what they were called.
So, are we all agreeing that Brie is the best looking?
What?
Moving on.
Yes, moving on. Okay, so have Disney produced any belters, any good movies, any stonkers?
No, moving on.
No, not in the 100 years.
Oh, in the 100 years?
Absolutely. Oh, yeah, loads.
Oh, yes, obviously.
Our favourite one that springs to mind.
The Black Hole.
Black Hole, Toy Story.
Love the Black Hole.
Yeah.
Fox and the Hound. I love that. I know it's not one of the popular ones. Robin Hood.
Robin Hood.
I love that.
Sound of Music's great.
They didn't do Sound of Music.
Didn't they?
No.
You sure?
Mary Poppins.
They did Mary Poppins, yeah.
Who did
Mary
Sound
Poppins.
of Music? I thought it was Disney.
No, it wasn't. Keith? Who did Sound of Music?
Keith, you know that film.
I know Robert Wise directed it, but I don't know who the production company was. No idea.
Oh, was it Buena Vista?
Well, it wasn't Disney.
Which is a subsidy.
Oh, no, so it's in 20th Century Fox that produced that film. I can't remember.
What, Sound of Music?
Yeah, I can't remember who produced it, but it wasn't Disney. I know that.
20th Century Fox.
See, there you go.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, technically it's Disney now, but
it doesn't work that way, bro.
Yeah, here you go. Black Hole. Yeah, a Black Hole is fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. So I had the toy,
Great
the
movie.
robot.
Yeah, great
Vincent.
movie.
At one point, Vincent, that was it.
Vincent,
the red one.
yeah.
Love Vincent.
That was once upon a time in the 80s when they were booming, and now the Black Hole is nothing but their bank balance.
Tron. Yeah.
Tron. Yeah. I love Tron Legacy.
Way ahead of its time. I mean, what a great concept that.
I
film.
don't care. I love Tron Legacy.
I love Tron
Okay.
Legacy. I
Just
do.
putting it out there. In 3D, fantastic. It was so good.
But there was that point where Disney was flagging, wasn't it?
Yeah,
and then-
yeah, that's when it started.
No. Before they got took over and before they were like this, I remember Black Cauldron didn't do very well.
Was it the 80s?
And then I think it was Little Mermaid that actually pushed them forward again. Do you know what I mean? So they did have their ups and downs, Disney.
Was it Enchanted? I liked that. That was great.
I like that one too.
Here you go. Mr. Brown likes me. Dragon Slayer.
Great film, great effects.
Movie, yeah.
Yeah. Pete's Dragon.
I've probably seen it, but
Bed Knobs and Broomsticks.
here you go. Captain says Herbie Goes Bananas. Yeah,
Oh, the Herbie movies.
Yeah,
They were great.
Yeah.
I love those.
They're all great. Yeah.
Well, the old ones. I think there was
Fantasia.
Oh,
yeah, but that was crazy, wasn't it? That was just
I
odd.
love that. It was
Dumbo.
mad.
Dumbo was fantastic.
Especially the Night on Bear Mountain. That was
Oh god,
amazing.
yeah. But I still love Dumbo. Dumbo's one of the shortest films they ever made, and it's great all the way through.
Pinocchio terrified me as a kid. I had to be taken out to the cinema. Same thing happened with The Rescuers.
You've never recovered, have you, from that?
No.
What's so scary about Pinocchio then?
It was when he was turning into a donkey. Terrified me. And then The Rescuers was the Medusa woman. She terrified me.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
The thing is, in the 100 years, I
was 28.
They've definitely done some amazing work.
Keith, have you got your mouth in front of your mic?
Oh, sorry. No, I was going to say, in the 100 years, they've definitely done some, impressive work. But the thing is, now they own 70% of the film industry, don't they? So
Which is
kind of
never good.
And destroyed about 80% of it.
Ooh. Moving on then. Okay, Ridley Scott called Fede
Alvarez, yeah.
Upcoming Alien film. Who wants to say this? Keith, you want to say it?
Great. Oh.
Fucking great. I can't do Ridley, sorry.
Fucking great.
Fucking great.
Is it?
No.
Has he seen the film? Has Ridley seen it?
Well, at least he didn't tell anyone to go fuck themselves.
Well, if he's got an executive producer credit on it, he's probably going to want a bit of that coin. So,
well, apparently Tom Cruise has seen it, and he says it's just the film movie theaters need right now. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Is this Romulus, Alien Romulus? Is that
Yes.
Yeah.
Anybody know what it's about?
It's a crossover between Alien and Star Trek.
What?
Planet Romulus.
You're taking the piss.
Oh, I didn't get that one. Hey,
I seem to remember James Cameron talking about the new Terminator movies as great additions to the franchise. So I'm very skeptical about this.
He did it twice. He did it twice.
This guy did Don't Breathe. Did you see that film? That was actually...
That was all right. Yeah, I like that film.
Yeah.
Go and watch No One Will Save You. That film's amazing. I love that film.
Here you go. Hostman Socrates. There are only 2 Alien films. Change my mind.
Agreed.
Well, yeah. Can't argue with that, really.
This one's going to be Aliens v Teens. Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be what was that film? The Facility, the Faculty. That was it. The Faculty in
Facility.
Space. Well,
you're so
whatever. It begins with an F.
That was directed by Robert Rodriguez, was it not?
It was. Yeah.
I liked it actually. I thought it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I like that. I had it. Still got it in VHS somewhere.
There you go. Physical media.
You do physical media, don't you, Keith?
There you go. It's all about physical media.
Drew Gordon, the director's cut of Alien 3 is all right.
The assembly
they put Paul McGann back into it, so that's a good.
Yeah,
and also they redid some of the special effects in the director's cut as well.
Yeah,
it's slightly better.
The director's cut actually makes sense of that movie.
It's still depressing
as
hell.
Burster, isn't it? Rather than a dog burster.
That's right.
Yeah, you go. Fincher really killed a great franchise.
It wasn't his fault.
It was the studio, even I know that.
Meddling. Yeah,
it wasn't his fault.
Indeed.
I think to be fair, Fincher's more than proved himself since. So
yes,
yeah,
definitely.
As an auteur.
Judging from Ridley Scott's last 2 Alien entries, I'm not really keen on what he's saying here. Yeah, this doesn't really hold any weight for me whatsoever.
No, he's disappeared up his own bottom.
Here you go, Moloch. I quite liked Alien 3.
Yeah,
I remember buying the Alien 3 video game on SNES. That was all right. That was a good shooter.
Yeah, it was great.
I got the whole box set with it, but Alien 3 came with it, and the other Alien film came with it as well. I've never watched them.
I got a box set that a friend gave me.
A couple of drinks.
Okay, then.
With the four movies.
Alien 3 was fine. It just ignored the film before it, basically, didn't it? And I mean, that was, killing off the characters and
mean-spirited.
Yeah, it's just a bit.
Okay, then. Panel, worst Alien film in the franchise. Keith, do you want to go first? Worst one?
Oh God. Oh, that's a tough one. Probably. What was the last one? Alien Covenant.
Alien Boogaloo.
That sounds kind of fun.
all of them really.
Alien Covenant was a bit silly. I mean, it didn't make sense at all, did it? It was just, yeah. It was just characters doing really stupid, dumb things.
I think
like
people saying
going
Covenant,
onto a planet with no environmental gear and stuff like that. It was like, really?
Touching an alien, was it snake thing? Thinking it's cute. Yeah.
That was in Prometheus, but that annoyed me.
Ian, worst one then?
Prometheus was the worst one, because I tell you why it's worse than Covenant. It's because the expectations were high.
Agreed.
Ridley Scott, and then I remember going to see it with Keith and my friend Anthony. Well, I think Anthony kind of liked it, but I literally just was puzzled by the whole thing.
Massively disappointed in it.
Why isn't this like Alien?
Just massively disappointed. Probs?
I didn't see Prometheus because after watching Covenant, there's no way in hell I was going to put myself through that. I went to see it with my mum at the cinema, and we both nearly fell asleep. It was that tedious.
Wow. Kips?
It's a very, very tough one. Alien 3, I'll always be pissed off with because of what it did to the characters. But I always look at that film now as a hypersleep dream of one of the survivors of the previous movie is having. So it's not really an actually occurring event. It's just like a nice what-if story. So that's how I regard that. And the fourth one that came after it is quite forgettable. The original concept for it was quite good, but the implementation of it was garbage at the end. Absolutely awful.
I quite enjoy. I have to say, and I'm going to be very controversial. For just a film on its own, if you just take it out of the alien thing, it was all right. Just as a bit of entertainment. I mean, it's completely silly as an alien movie, but hey.
Yeah, I think again that suffered from a lot of studio meddling. So I think the original concept could have been quite good. Prometheus was just a massive letdown.
Yeah,
it wasn't really an alien movie at all, really. And then Covenant was just a garbage retread of the first Alien movie. So it's a tough one, really. I'd have to say I'll always regard Alien 3 as pissing me off the most. The rest of them were just kind of hoping that they were going to be better.
Didn't they make was it Covenant in they were going to do the Sigourney Weaver Neil Blomkamp, and they chose that one, didn't they?
That could have been amazing. The concept art that I saw for that was released everywhere looked absolutely incredible. Really great original story. They were doing new things with the whole concept of the alien, the biology of it, everything. Blomkamp had some great ideas.
And Sigourney Weaver was going to do it.
Yeah.
And you had a chance to bring her back, and then you scotched it. And ultimately, it's just such a wasted opportunity. And what we really want, right? I don't know about you, but what I really want to see is the alien invasion of Earth. Come on.
Yeah. That seems to be the next logical step, doesn't it?
Yeah. Has to.
They didn't do so well with that in that Alien versus Predator second film, did they?
No,
I didn't even like the first one, quite honestly.
To be honest, I think this with both the Alien and the Predator films is after the first two, they're all problematic. Like the first two films in each franchise, I actually think are quite decent films. But then what follows, fortunately, Prey, which was the last Predator film, I actually thought was really good.
Oh, I hated it. Really? Absolutely hated it.
Oh,
the only thing I liked in it was the dog. Honestly, that film was vomit to me.
Wow,
awful film. It was so stupid. The way that she killed him as well. Oh, no.
Did you buy the physical media for that, Keith?
It's not out yet. It's coming though. I will when it does.
What about the physical media? Moving on.
Terrible.
Okay, really there was a couple of Timothy
Chalamet.
He's French, so they do things weird.
Timothy Chalamet. He's not from Yorkshire, then. Timmy Chalamet.
Well, it might be. Timothy. Timothy Chalamet.
Timothy Chalamet says he watched Top Gun Maverick 8 times. Not 7, not 9, but 8. And thinks it was one of the greatest films I've ever seen.
He hasn't seen much then.
Well, I won a ticket with Sky to go and see it at the like an open air event at the cricket ground. Thing is, where I live, there's like 2 cricket grounds, and I only know of the one, so I went to the wrong one. And by the time I got there, it was like nearly starting, and I just thought, I can't be arsed. It's a shame. I would have liked that.
Thanks for that story.
That's
Okay,
right. I haven't seen it, and I wanted to see it.
The chatter ahead of me on this. He also, this is what I'm jealous of. He also bought out a movie theatre in Budapest. Was it Budapest?
Budapest.
Do you remember Budapest? To take the whole Dune 2, or is it June 2?
Don't start.
Dune Part 2.
Dune
1.
Cast and crew to watch the film.
Uh-huh.
Eesh. Lucky. He's got that money.
Oh, okay. I've just realised what that was. He paid for
Get your
all
own
the
popcorn.
June 2 to watch Top Gun, not June 2.
No.
Oh, okay, that's not quite impressive then.
When they were making Dune 2 then? When they were okay. Gotcha.
Which has been pushed till next year now, hasn't it?
Oh, God.
I did like Top Gun Maverick. It's much better than the first one, but still, I wouldn't. I mean, it was enjoyable. It's not worth going to see 8 times though.
No, I think
not if you've seen Star Wars. It's not
exactly.
No, sorry, both of you are wrong. The scene between Iceman and Maverick.
Yeah, it was great. It's a great scene.
It gets me every time, man. Gets me every time. You know the feeling.
Well, like Spielberg said, it saves cinema, right?
Oh, did it?
If it's coming from the horse's mouth, it did. Yes. Bishop Moore, June 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Same
that is a film
every
I'd
week.
watch. Yeah, I'd watch that. Oh, why did they postpone?
I'll buy that for $1.
June. Oh God.
I know it's annoying. Isn't
We could have 3-4 weeks time.
I don't know about you guys, but this IMAX experience I'm so used to it now. Do you know what I mean? I could well see a film without IMAX now. Do you know what I mean? It's like it doesn't hold anything for me anymore. Do you know what I mean?
Keith, next time you get an invite, mate, bollocks to him. I'll go with you.
It's true though. It's like, okay, it's a big screen. You know, it's like, all right then. You know what I mean?
Mind you, it makes a difference as to whether the film was actually shot for IMAX or whether it's just a film being presented in IMAX. That's a very different thing.
Yeah. Rust in Peace made a good comment there.
I'll do that in a minute. Here you go. Sword in the Storm. I've never been to an IMAX. Gravity on IMAX was fantastic.
Oh, that would give me a headache.
Fucking hell, it was amazing. Gravity.
Actually, Ian, do you remember when we did Rogue One in 4DX?
Oh yeah, I remember that. Was fun. That was fun. It was.
I've still not done a 4DX. I'd like to try that.
You should, just for the experience.
It's all right. Yeah.
Have you seen that giant kind of sphere theater thing in Las Vegas, which has got like
the big eyeball thing?
Yeah, it's got like eyeball projections and all these weird like patterns and animations and everything on it. And apparently it's a gig venue, and you go inside and there's like loads of seats like down like a big auditorium leading all the way down to the bottom, and then there's a stage at the bottom where bands play. And they've got like the inside of the actual sphere itself is like a giant screen, like a sort of an IMAX-y type thing. It'd be incredible to experience a film in there, really, really kind of high def film, just completely surround you in all directions. That'd be really immersive.
I remember like something like that at Thorpe Park when I was about 12 or something, and you go in, it's like a big sphere, and it's like a projection, and you're like pretending you're on a roller coaster. You got this film.
Yeah. Alton Towers. Yeah.
Is it Alton Towers or something? I can't remember.
Cinemarama or something.
Here you go. Bishop Moore. IMAX at Bradford is massive. Yeah, I went to see Star Trek 2009 on that.
The thing is, though, when IMAX is playing and it's in 3D, that's worth going to see. I've seen loads of films.
Yeah,
of
Avatar
IMAX
was
in
great.
3D, and I think it works. It works really well. But just seen in IMAX, I remember going to see when IMAX wasn't so big. It was like a real thing shot in space with real astronauts, and that was amazing to me. But then when I saw,
remember that.
yes, I'm saying, but when I saw which got Gravity, it was like, well, it's visual effects, isn't it? You know, it doesn't really work on IMAX.
Still good,
as far as
though.
I was concerned. Yeah, it's a good movie.
Yeah, Gravity's a great film. Okay, let's move on then. We're all looking forward to Dune 2. Was it June 2? I don't know.
Dune.
Oh my God, what's this?
Some old geezer pointing from
That's
what
right.
I can see.
Doing his Spielberg impression.
Here we go. This is we had some wise words from me the other day, so it'd be rude for Ian not to give us some wise words. The Mega Geek. Is that you, Ian?
That'd be me, yeah.
Destiny. Destiny, fate never takes you where you want to go.
Is that your best Ian impression?
Always where you need to be.
From Doctor Who.
Rebecca Gold season 2.
I was trying to do the trailer voice.
Still has a long way to go. But we're getting there.
There you go.
So much
Yeah.
You sound like a creepy old pervert.
It's shit.
Actually, it's shit.
Cheers, mate.
Do you know anything about this, Ian? Where are we then with what's the state of play then?
Well, we haven't come up to half of it yet, but we're close. So it should be finished by the end of next year, God willing. But I mean, we had a 4-day shoot trying to finish the climax. In fact, we kind of failed a bit. We didn't really finish all what we were supposed to shoot, but we are going to go back again and finish it. Keith was a trooper. He had to spend a whole day fighting a girl.
It sounds so cool when you say it like that.
I know. So he had to do all the physical stuff and stuff like that. We shot him, and it was a lot of fun, actually. I mean, I don't know what you thought, Keith, but
I had a lot of fun yesterday. Yes, I did.
Right.
I didn't have much fun the day before when I was sat around for 12 hours to be used. But yes, there was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And,
Keith, what part are you playing then?
I was in season 1 as well. I play a character called Richard Hamilton, who is one of the antagonists of this series. And basically he has a big grudge against Rebecca Gold and wants her dead. With that. And he tries very hard to make that happen.
Yeah.
And anything else I might say will be a spoiler, so I better shut up, hadn't I?
Exactly.
I've seen a bit of footage from this, and it was very good.
Yeah.
And I was very impressed to see Keith's character and a few other male characters putting a smackdown on a lady. And Ian's not pulling the punches on this one, so you really do get male on female violence in this. But we all know that she's a tough character, so she can take it.
Yeah,
I was
literally throwing her, wasn't I?
You were
throwing her over my head.
Okay, possibly have some pictures. Let's have a look.
So this is George. He was in Bad Day. Yeah, exactly.
I know that girl.
Oh God, yeah, that's
Shah.
Is it?
Yeah. Oh. She's funny. She so wanted to be in it, so we got her to play a medical.
She worked very hard on it because she
did.
was helping the crew and
yeah,
doing stand-in stuff, and yeah, good on her.
Yeah,
good on her.
Very, very good. And so I was just saying, this is George. He was in Bad Day. He played the main lead, male lead. Well, no, he wasn't a male lead, was he? He was Claire Goose's love interest, wasn't she? Wasn't he?
He was
in Bad Day.
McCann.
Yeah,
he was. But I mean, bearing in mind this guy was in Band of Brothers and all sorts of stuff. He's had quite a career. Yeah, he's a lovely guy, George. It was a real pleasure to work with him again. Obviously, Bad Day was a long time ago. It's 15 years ago now.
Yeah, it's a pleasure having him back, actually, because I hadn't seen him for a very long time, and he hasn't dropped a note or anything. He's still
a friend of yours then?
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, I haven't seen him since Bad Day.
Really?
You saw him yesterday. What are you talking?
I saw him yesterday. Yeah, well, yeah.
Well, that was a bad day, was it?
Yeah. He's a really good actor, George. Really, really good actor. I'm pleased he's come on board. So.
Well, I'm glad to see everyone wants to give him one, so that's good.
No, they're talking about
is that what that means? Oh, right.
Oh, Shah. Oh, Shah's a very sweet girl. She's really funny as well. So, and she's a geek as well, which is quite cool.
Oh, someone wants to give her a pie. Look.
Yeah, here you go, Jay Goodwin.
Oh, right. Who was his character? Hold on. I might be able to find that out. I can't remember what his
great series is Band of Brothers.
Hold on, George
Kalel, his name is.
Yeah.
So we had to stick some diversity in there. So we had a black soldier behind him.
So there you go. Not the Stasi, is it?
That's hilarious.
You'll have to get Shah on one of these streams one day, Ian. Because
I've asked her. She said, she wanted to come on, but I mean, she does. Well, we have to get her before the 30th because she starts a new job on the 30th. So she's a lot of fun, actually. Again, it's rare to meet a pretty geeky girl, and she is one. Yeah, she is one of them.
Okay, I think there's another one.
It's me pointing.
Look at that old bastard.
Yeah, exactly.
What are you pointing at, Ian? Have you had some work done? Have you had work done?
Work done on what? I'm trying to hide my face. I'm trying to hide it because I'm so old.
On your finger.
That's right.
That is pull my. I know what you're doing. You're going pull my finger.
That's my friend Susie. She's got a part in there as well. So she's got a big part in Rebecca Gull. So this was her first time in the series. So.
MJ UK.
She was great.
Caption: It's shit.
Where am I looking?
MJ UK.
This one. Go on, Ian.
It's shit. That'd be my caption.
Well, he has been known to say that sometimes.
A little bit.
After he says cut. That was bloody rubbish. That was crap.
Rubbish.
One more time.
Why am I watching this?
It's shit. Is that the Rebecca Gold girl?
No, that's Susie. She's playing another character in
Rebecca
Gold, yeah. In fact, I used to teach Susie a long time. I was one time a teacher at a school teaching acting, would you believe? At one time, she was one of the students.
That is hard to believe. Ian.
I know, it is very hard to believe. I just took the job because I needed the money. So, yeah,
typical prostitute.
Yeah.
So when is the next batch of filming then?
I'm doing one scene in December, beginning of December, and then we break for Christmas, and then I'm hoping to go back to this location and finish off the fight with Keith and Ella.
Yeah.
Award-winning actress, would you believe, Ella?
Yeah, award-winning.
Well, you're an award-winning director.
Well, yeah, I guess. But yeah. So and I've got my film on Netflix. So there you go. So
you don't make any money from it though, do you?
No, I've made a penny. So, but I'm hoping to go back with Keith and stuff like that, and try and finish off the scene. And it does cost a lot of money to go back to this location, but I'm gonna have to find it. So
you're gonna pay for my haircut this time, Ian.
Well, I can do it for you. Got some clippers.
Got a bowl.
Exactly. I got a bowl.
Did you have to pay for the location then?
Yeah, yeah, but no, I had people that donated money, so I just about scraped enough to actually, get on the location and stuff like that. So
okay, I will say, folks, there is a link to Ian's Rebecca Gold in the description. If you click on the link, that will take you to the 7 minute?
Yeah, the 7-minute prologue.
Yeah, prologue.
Mm.
And I do believe there's a GoFundMe somewhere on his.
Watch season 1 first, folks.
Yeah. Ian, do you want to put in your Rebecca Gold page in the chat for the people?
Yeah, I can do this.
You should be able to do it, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you acknowledge the difference between the lead from the first one to the second, or is that just like glossed over?
No, well, look, I mean, me and Keith can tell you that we are really disappointed that the actress didn't come back to do it.
I can imagine.
Well, it's the fact that we thought, she was still up for it and she didn't come back. So, but that's okay. That's her prerogative, I guess. Yeah. So,
yeah, but I mean, in the story, do you acknowledge the difference?
No, not at all. Okay, not at all.
Will you ever acknowledge, or will they continue to change like James Bond?
We just make a little joke, don't we, Ian? A subtle little joke.
Yeah.
Okay.
You should ask.
Go on.
I know you can make this popular.
Go on in.
Reach out to Dylan Mulvaney to star in it.
I don't think so. You know who I would love to star in this, right?
Dylan Mulvaney.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Rebecca
I think Samuel
Brown.
L. Jackson, if he had a really tiny part in there, like one of the bosses and stuff, I'd love that. I really.
We'll reach out to him. You never know. Note for those who are asking. Here you go, Princess Fiona, the older woman. I'm not kidding. It's Judi Dench level acting. She's fucking amazing. Mr. Brown lies, hasn't
I met her.
So that's how do you pronounce her name, Keith? Is it Enos?
Ines.
That's Ennis Thorne.
I hope her first name doesn't begin with P.
No. She's absolutely brilliant. She really is. So
Here you go, folks. There's the link. To
is that
Rebecca Gold?
I have to say that the cast have been amazing to work with.
Yeah.
And the crew as well. I mean, my God, you had a patient crew, Ian.
Well,
a very patient crew.
Once it's finished, Ian. Once it's finished, what's the plan?
To tell you the truth, guys, I'm tired of trying to sell Rebecca Gold because everywhere I go, they always rip me off. Or
hold on, you didn't tell me that when I agreed to do it.
But no, the plan was always to release it on YouTube and split it up into episodes. But there'll be a version where it's just like a film because it's a 90-minute thing that we're doing now.
You're completely self-funding this yourself.
Well, yeah. I mean,
wee pocket.
Yeah, a lot of it's my money, but I have a lot of relatives gave me money as well. So which kind of like I and I saved up and stuff like that. So yeah. What's this? You're not Rebecca Gold.
So thinking man's joke, everybody.
Dear.
Okay,
that's great.
So,
but it should be fun though once it's released.
It's all going on YouTube, isn't it?
Yeah, I think Keith's going to be hated though after it's released.
Wow, with nothing different
there.
Stop picking,
I was going to say,
it's shit.
Stop picking on Keith.
I'm not picking on him. He knows what I'm talking about.
Okay, right. We'll move on then.
He plays a character that you love to hate, though. That's the thing.
He does, yeah. Have you not seen Bad Day? He's in Bad Day as well. Everybody hated him in Bad Day. This is the crew. Well, one of that. This was the last day, wasn't it, Keith? Last day? I can't remember.
That was indeed yesterday, which was the
right.
day,
Sorry, it was yesterday.
We had that taken right at the end of the day. I've still got blood makeup over my face, as Ella.
See, a very diverse crew there. They can't tell me.
Now, is it organic diversity?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Not forced.
It's amazing what happens when things just happen naturally. You don't have to force.
Yeah. I mean, we have Polish. I think somebody's Polish. And Bulgaria. That's Ivan. He's from Bulgaria, isn't he? So yeah, it's just got like a real diverse crew. That guy and the sound guy, he's Spanish.
Also, you're doing your bit. You're doing your bit for immigration as well. That's fantastic.
Well, I didn't. I mean, they were just available. So.
Are they illegal immigrants?
We'll not talk about that. No, I don't know.
Apparently, you're getting picked up here. Not enough.
Oh well, I think you're wrong.
What?
I think you're wrong, Keith. Which was
Maisie,
Keith trans? Maisie? Keith?
Well,
Maisie.
Yeah, not actually trans, but supported LGBTQ and stuff, right?
Yeah,
that's what she said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go. You don't discriminate.
I do.
I'd just like to mention though,
you've got the fingers behind Ian's.
Yeah. Well,
that was the silly one.
Yeah. I got to give it to Ella though. I mean, she was put. It was very physical yesterday, and she didn't complain.
She did
not.
Was
laughing all the way through it. I think you damaged her. You damaged her hand at one point, didn't you?
Sorry,
you bruised her hand.
I was trying to be. Well, I was trying to be extremely careful. I might point out to do everything safe. I mean, we have to give a shout out to Shah, who was our not Charlotte Shah, but the other Shah, who was our stunt coordinator, our fight choreographer.
Well, is that very confusing then? Two people.
Yeah, it was. They were both called Shah, and the wrong person came now. But
what are the odds of that?
But a lot of work there because we were really pushed for time, so we had to do it much quicker than you would normally do this sort of thing. But obviously, safety first, and you're right. I mean, Ella was an absolute delight to work with, and I think we trusted each other 100%. So there was no accidents, but
dong.
Yeah, that was good. It's good.
The thing is though, she stars in she's doing a horror film this month, isn't she, Keith? She's doing, where is she?
Going to Thailand. Yeah,
Thailand.
Nice.
Horror movie. I think she's going to be a big star, actually. Hopefully before Rebecca Gold comes out, right? and then you can obviously sell the project on that. Would be lovely.
Yeah. But she's very good at emoting and the physical stuff as well, and you know what I mean, and she doesn't complain at all. She's always
she's very patient.
So
she's very really focused, nice. but
very nice.
But has a laugh as well. So
it's
nice. Yeah. In fact, there's a great. They were sharing all the videos today and the behind the scenes videos. There's a great outtake that I had no idea was being filmed when she and I are fighting and her arm gets stuck. And we stop and we have a laugh, and then we carry on with the scene. We carry on acting. I was like, no idea that they'd actually caught that, so it was quite.
Well, I mean, the thing is though, I think Damon told the whole crew to shoot whatever they want to shoot, but as long as it goes onto the page. Do you know what I mean? So everybody can see what was shot, I think. And then my niece was shooting a lot as well behind the scenes.
She was very professional, I have to say. She was doing cast and crew interviews and all sorts of stuff. So it was, shows out to the work there. Yeah.
Yep. There you go.
Here you go, Princess Fiona. I was the weapons master armorer on 2 independent films here. It was surprisingly stressful.
I bet. That's a big responsibility. I mean, you don't want to accidentally shoot your cameraman or something.
But it is stressful, yes. But the thing is, though, when you're going through it, it's a bit stressful. But then afterwards, like this moment when it was a wrap,
amazing,
everybody realized that it's just a huge team effort, and everything is forgotten. Like sometimes I'd get peed off with the DOP or whatever. But at the end of the day, everybody's striving for something good. So you know what I mean.
That's the thing, folks. Yeah, that's the thing. Everybody was 100% behind the project, and I got annoyed with Ian a few times, but only because I want it to be the best film that it possibly can be. Under the conditions, and we got there, and it was that moment there at the end was
So, there you go, disgusting film.
It was over.
Yeah, we're all genuinely looking forward to this.
Yeah, it's nothing personal though. Every time you have a little, you don't have an argument, but every time you have a little bit of a disagreement with somebody on set, I mean, because I've been doing it for so long, I've realized none of it is personal. Do you know what I mean? End of the day, when you have the screening and the film is good, nobody's going to remember that time when somebody stepped in your hand accidentally, or the DLP went off for a piss and you really needed him, or you know what I mean, stuff like that.
or the director says, "Can you do that again?" But
exactly.
This time.
Yeah. So, there you go.
Okay. Let's move on. I think probably we're getting towards the end.
And finally,
good, because I'm down to 8%.
I've got to be up at 5.
Oh dear. Better speed it up then.
Okay.
Oh God.
Oh, yeah.
Look at this. Look at this.
Do you know what? Right. Listen to me.
Matt Cat, everybody.
Matt Cat. Now listen. Matt Cat did this for me. I can't believe this guy did this for me.
Wow.
And what's funny is that he sent me a letter and he said, these are these. So he goes, so her weapons are her gun, 2 guns, her mobile phone, and the pen that she killed the psychiatrist with.
That's amazing.
That's brilliant.
That's so cool.
That's so good. I want one. Where can I buy it?
You need to get them produced in limited edition.
I don't want to open it though. You see, that's
no, don't open it. But you need to get those. You need to get them produced.
Has the girl seen it? The girl's acting.
Has Ella commented on this yet?
I've sent it to Ella, but I've had not. I reckon she's traveling because she's doing that film. She had 2 models jobs, didn't she? That was out the country, so maybe she's traveling. I don't know.
I would say the person to ask about getting maybe these produced is Andy Masterson.
Yes.
All right.
Andy Masterson is in our kind of little circle of Twitter, so
right.
You need to get these produced. That's fantastic.
That is amazing.
How good is that, folks?
I want one.
Can we get one for Hamilton? I feel like I've made it if I can become an action.
All these, these like big channel plushies and all these things. They're so last year.
That's what you want.
Plushies are bollocks, everybody. So last year, this is where it's at. This is where it's at. Look at that.
I cannot express how taken aback I was that Matt did this for me. I love that guy.
Everybody.
I love that guy.
Listen.
Yeah.
It's so professionally done. It's amazing. It literally
looks great.
He showed us a few weeks ago. He was really worried that it'd get smashed up in the post.
Travel. Yeah. It's because it said it came from Wyoming. So does Matt live in Wyoming?
That's why it came from Wyoming, yes.
Doxing
doxing on Mr. Brown Alliance, courtesy of Mega Geek of 24 Acacia Avenue.
I thought he lived in. Which one was the one that lives in New York? I'm mixing up with the other Matt, aren't I?
Welcome to doxing somebody else on Mr. Brown Alliance, courtesy of the Mega Geek of 24 Acacia Avenue, London.
Cheers. But yeah, no, I'm taken aback by this. I was blown away. So I mean, thanks, Matt.
There you go. Sword in the Storm. That's how post works too. Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah.
You need to get these produced, Ian.
Have you got the close-up one of her? That I sent you 3, didn't I? 3 pictures. Where's it?
There's last one. Sorry, mate.
All right.
I fucked up. Sorry.
Ooh, gold.
But it's on the Rebecca Gold webpage, isn't it, Ian? The
I don't know.
Instagram page or whatever. So people need to go in, follow that and sign up and all this, right? If they want to see more.
I don't
So
know.
I'm trying to do your job for you here, for fuck's sake.
That's the Mega Geek way.
No, I'm just saying.
Delegate,
because I haven't looked on the page for a long time. What on Facebook? Yeah, Keith.
I don't know. I just assumed that it would be shared.
No, I haven't. Because it's Adrian looks after the Facebook page and the Instagram.
Excuses.
No, I don't deal with it. She does.
Well,
it probably will end up on there. It's not
you
good.
need to speak to Andy Masterson about.
Okay.
I think you should get these produced. Maybe I don't know. Maybe do a GoFundMe with these, or I'd buy one of those. I think that's fantastic.
Maybe release the film first.
Yeah, exactly. It
Yeah.
might be shite.
Yeah.
It might be shit.
Yeah.
I'd want to take it out of the box though.
I know I can't. I'm not going to take it.
No,
out
you
of the box.
can't. No, you got to.
You have to have two, one to stay box.
Yeah, I know.
I don't think it's sealed in there, so you could probably just like pop the
No,
plastic and take it out and just put it back in again. It'll be fine. It's not like a Star Wars figure where you damage the
Leave it.
Yeah. Oh, God. I said I can't wait to see Ella's reaction to it. But
Catty's channel, everybody.
Matt, yeah, Matt's great.
Go show Matt some love.
Yeah, fantastic.
Here you go, Dr. Metalblood. Action figures are really expensive to produce.
That's his sideline, apparently. Matt was saying. So
Wow.
Yeah. He's trying.
We're all going to get one of us.
I genuinely love Matt. I think Matt is
He's
just
great.
Matt is one of life's genuine good guys.
Yeah,
He's like a puppy, isn't he? He's just constantly like energy zipping around and happy and amazing.
And when it's pissed on the carpet, you just want to rub its nose in it.
That's it.
You know what? I think that's it, folks.
Radio.
In fact, I know it is. There you go. Talking bollocks again, or to be announced, or tits bollocks,
Or the Brown Alliance to be boring.
twat balls ass. I don't know. Anybody think of any?
No, can we go now?
Nope.
I've got like 5.
Okay, I think that's it, folks.
Who's bloody angry? That's Ian's channel.
Too bloody angry.
It's shit.
That is it, folks. Chat, you are wonderful. Apologies, it was announced late, but we made it. We made it in the end. So, chat, you are wonderful. Always
Best.
top draw. You are the best. They know that.
They do. They should know that.
Chat, you're the best. Okay. I will thank the guests. Kippers. Cheers, mate.
Thank you. You're very welcome. Great to be chatting to everybody and having the always amazing chat, providing us with info and data and great material. Hope to be on again next week. Keith, great to have you on, mate. It's been brilliant.
Yeah, no, it's been a thank you for asking me live on air to come on. I was
Keith,
actually listening to
anytime
it,
you
and
want,
you're
mate.
like, come on, Keith. I was like, oh, okay, then fair enough.
Keith, anytime you want, mate. You're more than welcome.
Thank you very much. Thank you. It was,
Probbers, thank you, my
Hello.
friend.
Thank you.
Hello, mate. You all right?
Right.
I've got 2 minutes to fill. Are you all right there, Probbers?
Yeah, hurry up. I've
Thanks-
got
thanks for coming on, mate.
4%.
oh, does that have to be bang on 2 hours? Does it?
For my OCD, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You get
Great
used
to have you
to
on,
it.
mate.
Cheers, my friend.
Mega Geek. Cheers, Ian.
Yeah, no worries, mate. No worries at all.
It's shit.
It's
Gonna get a t-shirt with that on it.
shit. Yeah, we need to do some merch. I'm just a lazy
It's bloody
bastard,
rubbish.
sorry, folks.
That as well.
Bloody rubbish.
And last
Doesn't
but
make
by
any sense.
and last but by no means least, Keith from Home Media Minefield. Cheers, Keith.
Thank you. Yeah, no, thanks for inviting me on, and yeah, it's good to chat a load of bollocks sometimes, isn't it? I like it.
We do a lot of that, yes. Peeps in the chats, check out Keith's channel. Does somebody want to let's see if we get him up to 1,000 subs.
Yeah, let's get him to.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Everyone
Somebody
help.
Keith, can you post your channel? Can somebody do it, please? I'll post it in the description anyway, so we're filling for time here. Here you go, Nicky Relhound for £2. Real money, folks. Love to the panel and chat. Greetings to Keith. Heart.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
As I said, if you're
There's
into
some genuinely lovely people in the world, aren't
yeah. if you're genuinely into physical media, is physical media going to make a comeback? I don't know.
Physical.
Wow. It never left, It's become niche. That's the only
M Duke is for grumpy and angry, and there's a channel. I think we're all grumpy and angry.
Oh yeah,
I think I'm not. Okay.
Okay. Apart from Keith. Okay. So I think that is it, folks.
Smiley Keith. I'm not grumpy.
He's misunderstood everybody. I think that is it. We'll probably be back at the weekend.
Too bloody angry.
I think I'll be in the moderating drinkers chat tomorrow if there's open bar. So I think that's it, folks. See you at the weekend.
Thanks. Bye.
Timing, apparently.
Timing.